Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today we're just gonna play with some new stuff. Much for clicking on this video. I'm just happy you're here. Let's begin. So what I did was I bought some new makeup, like a new releases. In fact, this CoverGirl, I can't even find it on their website, but my CVS had it. Then I've had this a while, keep forgetting I have it, but I ordered it because Angie Hot and Flashy loves this. This is the Michelle, is it Michelle or Michelle? I think it's Michelle. This is the Sun Shield Liquid SPF 50. It is a mineral, well actually it is a broad spectrum zinc oxide, 20% sunscreen, and it's tinted. I've just never seen a sunscreen like this. It's kind of like serum-y, but not. It's a sheer tinted oil-free formula with 100% mineral broad spectrum protection. So it's supposed to give you a matte finish, and I got shade light medium. I bought this off of iHerb, I think, but there's other retailers you can get it. I wanted to explain, I'm gonna put this on like foundation. I'm actually already wearing SPF. I put on the Milani SPF primer, and I did that because it's SPF 30, so I know I will get my sun protection because I put it everywhere just like I would SPF, like a sunscreen protection product, not a makeup product. This I may apply in places thinner or more concentrated, and it might vary. So I didn't want to risk my sun protection. So here it is, it's a dropper. She loves this stuff. It's such an odd shade. It kind of reminds me of the way the Purito, it's sort of that gray tint, which is good because what that does is it neutralizes, because foundation is made of all colors, like there's red, green, black, blue, yellow, you know, it's not just beige and white. And yeah, and so sometimes products with more green undertone or, you know, like a gray undertone. Okay, so this is interesting. It's not stinging, but I can feel it. There's something, I didn't use any acids this morning.
I dropped some acid this morning.
I did not use any topical face product, skincare acids, and I can feel it. So I can also feel it on my hand. What's in this? It's okay, it's probably just me. Agave extract. Do you think that's? Alrighty, just Rebecca, get over yourself. Okay. I'm using my fingers. I'm just, yeah, I could use a brush. If you are dry, I am dry. If you're dry, you definitely want to prep your skin. This is not, you know, it's supposed to dry down to a matte finish, but if you're oily, you might really like this. So this is interesting. It is not as much coverage as I thought, and it's doing a nice job of just kind of evening out my skin, but my skin definitely is showing stuff, discoloration, freckles, etc. But my skin looks nice. You know, I just look like, yeah, I don't look like I'm wearing makeup. So I've been holding on to this Fenty Beauty for some time, kept intending on making a video, made some kind of B-roll footage of me applying it. That was out of focus, I don't know. Then I found this the CoverGirl Outlast Concealer. This is a 24-hour concealer. They have an Outlast concealer, but it's like a radiant one, or kind of a, I don't know, it's like Outlast all day. It's one of my favorite concealers. So this is a little different because it's full coverage and long wear, more so than the previous one. Fenty Beauty is a very natural concealer. Natural meaning it is just, you can use it almost like a tint, like a concealer tint, the way you would do like a tinted moisturizer for foundation. And it you know, like Kate the Great used it and that's all she used. And it was just, she applied that the Fenty and it was like, she looked good. Me, I put the Fenty on and I'm like, I need a little more. So you can layer it. Let's just kind of play around. So I have shade Crepe. Oh, that's right. These are like food. The shades are foods. This one's butter. Yeah, butter. Let's see. Let's see what they look like. Comes in this dropper. It is cool. I like it. I like that. And you can use this anywhere. You can kind of do this like a no makeup kind of wash all over. So we have, I totally forgot what I just did. Cream and butter. Butter is more yellow. That's handy. And cream is very pink. So this is in your light pale category. Light pale? You know what I mean. Light. Good. Fenty always kills it with shade ranges. There is no fragrance in this Fenty product. Thank God. She can sometimes get a little carried away. Rihanna, Riri. Okay, I've got more butter because I always like more butter. Okay, so I'm putting on the butter. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it looks fine. Up close, it's nothing special, I gotta say. On camera, it's fine. I'm not wowed. I'm not, you know. Let's try the CoverGirl. This is shade 820 Creamy Natural. Very thick, kind of pink. Wow. Trying to use what's on my finger. That's actually quite natural looking too. Interesting. This is definitely more yellow. This is more pink. This is CoverGirl Outlast. You all know I love the color, I love CoverGirl pressed powders. I love the Outlast Advanced Radiance. I love the blurring, the latest one, Ageless. And so Outlast, this is supposed to be the, you know, like put this on over concealer, over everything else, and your Outlast foundation, and you know, never have to worry. It says full coverage, 16 hours. Did I? Nice. I have a big brush here, my 102 BK Beauty. I'm just gonna pop this on here. I figured if there is some full coverage, this is a pressed powder, it's not a powder foundation. So it talks about having coverage as a powder. It is not a powder foundation. I did actually kind of try to buff some on my face by itself, and I didn't like it. It was weird. It was dry. It just didn't go. So that's nice. I like that. I feel like I have enough coverage. I feel natural enough. The makeup looks nice. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna slap on some eyebrows real quickly. I have 3 new eyeshadow palettes to show you. 2 of them you've seen me probably quickly talk about either on YouTube or Instagram, but I did have this Ramen D. This is a Style Vanna. This is a K-Beauty brand eyeshadow palette. Amazing. Amazing. And then I've got the Jouer French Riviera palette. This is so pretty. You would be surprised how friendly, how neutral this is. It's like you think, oh, I don't know about that. Lots of color. And then it's like, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Then this guy, CoverGirl, has True Naked, That's Rad, which I'm like, ooh, 80s? Are we 80s-ing here? And it's plums, well, it's basically violets and teal. It's gorgeous. It's kind of, it's got some good, if you want these shades, you will not regret buying this because you're gonna spend just a few dollars, right? And then you're like, oh, this is nice. But it's not like, wow, I need to write home about this. I'm gonna start with this. And of course, we're gonna build the foundation. This is, by the way, the shade was called Better Than Dusty Fog Garden. Oh, the palette is Better Than palette. So they have, and the color is Dusty Fog Garden. Okay, so I'm taking this top middle shade. It's very light, very cool tone, very gray. I love it, I love it. I love it. We're working, we're working. I am going to warm it up with this shade, actually this shade right here. I'm gonna put it on with some kind of shorter, smaller brush. It's called Paradise. And I'm gonna put it all along the bottom and go up to my corner. Go in, keeping in mind to lift, lift and separate. Wait, no, that's a bra. Lift my corner, corner, corner. We can't forget about this CoverGirl palette. I am going to take a brush and I'm going to use a pencil brush and I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to go in this color right here. Just going to really load up my brush. Make sure there's not too much glitter fallout. And that didn't show up. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna load up my brush on this shade. Apparently the green is what wants to. All right, let me try this. Well, it's contradicting me. When I first used this, maybe I had a different primer on. I first used this a couple days ago and I put it on with my finger and I got nothing from it. So then I got out a pencil brush and I didn't even put any setting spray. And lo and behold, it worked really well. Today, the brush isn't doing so great, but my finger is, so don't know what to tell you. But you know what I think I'm gonna do so it just doesn't look completely like messy and weird? Also, everything looks better with mascara. It just does. You can wear anything you want on your eyes, on your eyeshadow, and you put mascara on and everything else, you'll look fine. I am gonna put this shade Fleur. It's very pastel pink and we're gonna just create something a little less, I don't know. I wasn't feeling, the green kind of looked messy. Now this over it, ooh, that's pretty. Okay, we got some pretty stuff happening. So just like that, I put on some mascara. Magic! All right, so things are still looking fine. My skin is good. Concealer, powder, sunscreen combination holding up. I'm just not thrilled with those CoverGirl shadows. The fallout, the everything. It just didn't do what I wanted it to do. But okay, I'm gonna use Jouer bronzer. I've never used this bronzer before, but I've always wanted to. This is the light medium. Well, actually, it's considered light to medium bronzer duo, sunlight and suntan. So I'm gonna take this suntan shade and just put it here. I realize I have plenty of bronzers. This is new, and the point of this video is to use what makeup is new to me. Yeah. Just gonna do that. Now I'm going in the light shade, and I'm just gonna buff that throughout. Wow, if you just want a very pale, oh, I see, oh, this reminds me of, what's the bronzer I really like so much, the LYS. I feel like it blurs. I love it when I use a bronzer and I just feel blurred, and yeah. I'm gonna take my AOA Studio brush for $1 and put it in my Billion Dollar Beauty luminizer. Right there. This is like $3.99 at Target. If you missed my bargain of the week, you can just pop that in if you already have like a Z palette, or you can get the $Billion box. Just handy. The highlight is really pretty. I'm gonna put this right here where my nose dents down. Try to bring that up. I picked up shade 666. This is the Mark of the Devil from Wet n Wild. Just kidding. No, it is shade 666, which cracks me up that they still make it, but it's called, or maybe it's not, no, it's 666 because of the way it's written on the letters. Brandywine. This used to be a different shade back in the day. I remember buying this pencil all the time in high school, and it was kind of a rosy quartz. I am gonna just do this so light. Right here. Right here. I'm gonna make kind of like a ghost line. And then I have this Revolution Beauty. This one is called Chauffeur. Yeah, and it's a crayon. Oh, I love it. I also have, I think it's called like Heart Race or Heartbeat or something. Love that shade. I just grabbed another Milani Keep It Full lip gloss. I love these so much, and I have like champagne and I think like a peach shimmer or something, and I got sparkling pink, and I think there's a, so the stopper the stopper is stuck inside. This is just not gonna happen. Where did I get this? Did I get this at CVS? Okay. Anyway, if you want. Oh, this one's going. Bye. I don't even want to bother returning. I can't even close it because the stopper is stuck. Okay. What do we think, folks? Huh? I mean, I like everything. I think the only thing I don't like, well, the Milani gloss, sorry about that. Love those, but not that one. Where are you? This one, like I said, if you are just committed to this kind of color scheme, go for it. Because I do think these are CoverGirl makes these True Naked palettes so well. So if you're, yeah. Everything else though, love. But gonna say, I don't think I'm a fan of this because I'm not a very oily skin. I think the color range is not quite a good fit for me. And I do like this concealer, but it also kind of doesn't replace other CoverGirl concealers that I really like. However, it's good though. It is good. And the Fenty is good, but nothing to like get really excited about. Honestly, I think the CoverGirl beats the Fenty. I think it looked smoother on application. It kind of sets on its own. They both do. So I didn't need powder really for either, but I think the CoverGirl one is smoother than the Fenty. And the eyeshadows, the Jouer, the K-Beauty eyeshadows are beautiful. And yeah, so I will list everything. If there's discount codes, I will list those too. Feel free to shop my links because that supports my channel. That supports me. And I just really appreciate you hanging out with me, and I look forward to chatting with you in the comments. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.